I don't know where to start from. I don't know where to start from. I don't know whether I go start by saying are they speechless. But if I say are they speechless, that's the talk, guy. Like I will not say I'm frustrated, but this is very painful. This is a very painful loss because this loss has kept us in a very slim probability of competing for the title. No matter what, yes, Chelsea might not be too adult to be part of the competitors for the Premier League title, but I just wanted to see Chelsea strive and fight. But it pains my heart that everything turned out to be like this. I don't know who to blame. It's not as if I don't know who to blame, but I'm just tired. Um, I don't know how to express myself, but I just want to just give my own analysis on the game. Yeah, started the game, and one thing we should know was that Manchester were hungry to win this game. Now look at the pressure Manchester started the game with. Like they were not even taking the ball. Like as the game starts, ahead. Every small thing, down to Chelsea's 18, and look at what the defensive error led us to. Will I say it is because of the absence of Kobe? Because it will be too bad that we say because of Kobe's absence, it opened our defense to this high level. And this is very bad. Yes, I wish Kobe was present. I would have been sure of some certain things because I know we've watched Kobe. We've seen what he's capable of doing. He has his own style of marking, his form before he went for the injury. But I was surprised Maresca started Fofana and Chaluba. I was expecting Achempong. I don't know. It might not be making sense, but at least give Achempong a time. He might come with something different. He's young. He's hungry to play. But the defensive error of Chaluba and also Caicedo being sluggish, just as Big Dave said, we are not seeing the real Caicedo this season. Yes, he makes good tackles, good interception, but that Caicedo we know. For me, I feel it's fatigue. I feel most of those players are tired. And look at Darius Sugo we just brought to the team. Just look at the shit of a player. You've not had any good game with us. You are going for injury for months. Look at what the lapses is causing us. Look at the harm. No more depth in the squad again because of injury here, injury there, injury here, injury there. The lap just came in, not playing for a long time, out for injury, messing up everything in the team, messing up all these injuries and injuries and injuries, and messing up things in the team. Look at Fofana. Just see. You're not expecting him to be in a good form, just coming back from that kind of long injury he went for. Just see the mess up play that we had. No good defensive prowess by the players. Yes, we had a red card. Sanchez did what he was supposed to do. Yes. Though he did not approach it the way he was supposed. Now, anybody that watched the game well, you see that when that defensive error was made by Chaluba and Mbemo was ahead, Sanchez was already going back, but he had to rush. I wish it was in the 18 box where he could use his hand to slap the ball, but it was outside the box. So I don't really blame Sanchez. He had to sacrifice that, but I wish he knew he would have allowed Mbemo to just, if that was supposed to be a goal, Mbemo would have scored the goal and let's continue with our game, because that was a big mess to everything. And Sanchez left. Maresca was confused. Why? He was confused because he wasn't expecting that. He was frustrated. But that's not the part that annoyed me about Maresca. Yes, you're supposed to be frustrated because you were not expecting that. You have given these players orientation on how not to be too aggressive, on how to avoid red cards. But how come this is happening? Now, this is where pissed me off. We conceived 2 goals, still lack of defensive prowess, how to cover up your defense line, being too open, being too loose. And second half, I was expecting you to bring in Garnacho immediately. Why are you bringing in Garnacho? You're not bringing in Garnacho because of it is Mayu. You are bringing in Garnacho because of the force, because of the hunger, because of the zeal. I was very pissed with Maresca today. I will not lie for you. I was very. It's just that I'm calm. I'm calm now. Like there's no reason of me being angry. I'm calm now. But guys, Enzo Maresca. Is there any alliance you have with Enzo Fernandez? Like, I don't understand. Why are you frustrating our life with this player? A player has decided to be stupid Why don't you just let a stupid player sit at the bench and give us results? Take a look at Andre Santos. At least God has done it today. We have watched Andre Santos. We have seen what Andre Santos can do in the field. God, what the hell is Enzo Fernandez doing? Eh? You remove Palmer. Yes, I understand why you remove Palmer. Defensively wise, he's not rated. You remove Estava. You also remove Neto. At least Neto would have been the forefronter of the attack in terms of speed. Okay, just take a look at João Pedro. When he had that counter, he could not run. He's not fast. If it was Neto, that defender for not even smell him for back. But look at the lapses. Yes, I'm not blaming you that you removed Neto, but you would have given me Garnacho. Garnacho would have been that massive support to João Pedro in terms of the force. But you brought in George. Why are you bringing in George? I understand the fact that you removed Cucurella. He was a bit aggressive in the game. And he had a card. Yes, he had to go out. And I was very happy that you brought in Gusto. At least Gusto and Garnacho at that wing would have been so much force. Why giving me Tarek George? Why? He's a good player. He's a young talent, but sometimes your idea. I know you were frustrated either ways, but I tend to understand Maresca's frustration. It's not easy. It's not easy having red card, but God helped us. Manchester United also had a red card even when you were giving us 2-0. They had a red card. Casemiro had a red card in the first half, ending of the first half. That was enough reason for you to force attack. Now, let me ask you one question, Enzo Maresca, and also the fans. Let's take a thought on this. Why did Amorim bring in Cunha? Why did Amorim bring in Mount when he was already leading the game? He was already one man down. Chelsea were one man down. So why is he not still bringing attacking players? He needs more goal. But I'm not blaming you though, Maresca. I'm not blaming you, but I'm just pissed. But you see, I don't know what to say. I just don't want to use hard words on these players because they indeed frustrated the heart of the fans. They've God. This is so painful. Many people might not understand, but this is a very painful one. It's a very painful one. I was expecting Chelsea to compete highly for this Premier League title, no matter what, no matter the words. But I know, yes, it's still wide open. This is football. Any team might decide to lose form at any time and we gain the pace and we take over. But it is better you get the points from now. That is how Liverpool succeeded last season. They gathered the points early. They gathered it early. You gather the pace early. This is frustrating. Guys, I really don't know what to say, but I think we just wasted money for signing Jamie Gittins. I think Jamie Gittins should be flushed by January. He should be flushed by January because I don't think... Now, the truth is that I was not expecting Chelsea to sign any player that will be coming to try to adapt. No, we don't need a player that will try to adapt, that will be trying, that will take 1 season, 2 seasons before he adapts. We needed fire-branding players. Take a look at the Liverpool squad. Look at Igor Ekitike. Take a look at Florian Wirtz. Take a look at Milos Kekes. Milos Kekes just came and look at he's defending very great for Liverpool. But take a look at the last game we played Hato. Look at the rubbish he did. I'm pissed.